The movie begins with some little-ass kid that wanted to explore the mines, but 9 to 5 Gandalf tells him not to touch grass and stay inside, so Buddy grows up to be fat and depressed who hates his 9 to 5.
He sold the doorknobs for the living.
And so, cause he hates his life, he visits the mines again, and yo, how is this dude still look the same and not dead, while Buddy over here looks like he aged 40 years and got type 2 diabetes? Yo, not gonna lie, what kind of weirdo enjoys mining in real life? So his name's Steve, and he finds a cube-looking orb and a cube case thingy called the Earth Crystal and puts it together, which creates a portal to the Minecraft world known as the Overworld. Now for context, I've never played Minecraft, so this commentary is from the perspective of someone who's never played the game. Why?
Cause my parents Asian and controlling.
Whoa! And in this world, you can build a house in a day rather than slaving away in debt with a mortgage in the real world. But at night, some green monsters will try and kill you. And after Steve becomes best friends with a dog named Dennis, he builds a Gooner theme park and finds another portal that leads him to Nether, the land of ugly-ass pigs led by this expired bacon named Malgosha. And when learning she'll use the cube to take over the overworld, Steve sends his dog Dennis to hide the cube under his bed that he goons to. Now, how the hell does that dog know where Steve lives? And also, we learned that the pigs are obsessed with gold. But why gold? Shouldn't they be obsessed with chicken nuggets or some shit? And after some time passes, we're introduced to Jason Momoa's character, who's pretty much the dude who peaked in high school but is a loser now. He was once the world champion at a video game and now he can't even pay his own bills.
Brokey.
Wait a minute, does that say $12,000?
The Asian in me is screaming you should have invested that money, but you didn't, so now you are a broke boy.
Think I come to storage auctions for fun?
So he calls himself the garbage man and unintentionally buys the cube from a storage auction, and we meet the
Alabama siblings Henry and Natalie.
So Natalie gets a job at a potato chip factory after her mom passes, and this real estate agent's like, hey girl, take this and get fat.
Why is there an alpaca hanging out of your car?
Cause she lonely and want to do the bestiality.
And after Natalie cooks up some heart disease on a plate, Henry meets the garbage man who tries to scam him with a course.
Starting a mentorship program, $50 an hour.
Man, how you so broke? You're trying to scam little kids. And at school, kids be picking on Henry because they see him as a smart-ass nerd.
It's just math.
My dad said math has been debunked.
And I bet your dad thinks the earth is flat and sleeps with his cousin.
New kid thinks he's a rocket scientist.
Yo, why he look like the blonde version of that kid from Deadpool 2? And also, being a fat bully is crazy. Like, it's usually one or the other. How are you a fat bully?
Are the other kids blind?
And when Henry builds a jetpack from scratch because he's a genius, the bullies want to risk blowing up the school, ruining Henry's invention because they stupid. And during Natalie's first day on the job, the jetpack crashes into her workplace. That potato chip has a name?
I was never here, okay?
Translation, I'm too broke to be responsible for this shit.
Then Vice Principal Marlene tells him to contact his guardian, so Henry convinces Garbage Man to come pick him up. Hell no, I ain't picking you up.
I had 26 bucks.
Oh, he the broke man.
Then Marlene starts hitting on him cause she
Horny. You can bag me up with your poverty ass.
So long story short, Henry finds the orb and puts it together with the Earth Crystal, opening the portal as Natalie tracks and follows Henry's location cause she thought he was missing. And when they find the portal, Natalie and the real estate agent shows up and they all get sucked into the overworld. And as they explore this world like a couple of besties, a villager uses the portal and goes to the human world.
Then Queen Piggy find out the orb has returned.
So she lies to Steve that she'll kill his dog if he don't retrieve the orb for her, when in reality, Steve dog just be chillin'. Oi, what are you doing, G?
Aw, gay.
Nah, bacon on bacon crime is crazy. Then nighttime hits and they get attacked by square-headed monsters. So Jason Momoa in this film takes the comedic role as the dumb buff guy, and he does a pretty good job, while Henry starts punching wood and learns how to build shit like the Minecraft games.
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
So the garbage man gets the Earth Crystal broken in the process, closing the portal, and when convinced their cheeks will get clapped by creepers,
Steve pour up and saves them.
Who are you people?
I am LGBT.
You wanna see my butt cheeks?
I hate my life.
And because the Earth Crystal was destroyed, they agreed to cooperate and go to the Woodland Mansion to replace it.
Meanwhile.
And the driver's Marlene, and she's like,
I know I nearly killed you, but I do it all the time, so.
What if I just take you to dinner? Would you like to go to dinner?
yo, who the hell asked someone out after hitting them with their car?
Your head is huge.
Guess you will find out what else is huge.
So Steve shows them around and we get a Technoblade reference. Rest in peace to Technoblade.
That's a legend.
Then he sing the chicken song and get some lava chicken.
And bro's like, pathetic. Give me that shit. Then Steve teaches them how to craft, cause it's Minecraft, oh my gosh.
And the crispy pork bacon strip attack them.
Now obviously this is not some Oscar award-winning serious film, but the vibe I get from this is it's very humorous, and if you have a couple hours to spare and you got a kid that plays and enjoys Minecraft, you're gonna have a good time watching it. Now is this the best film ever? No, but I can see why a lot of people who play Minecraft would enjoy the film and look forward to the sequel. This movie's like getting food at 3 AM at a gas station. Is it good for you? No, but it's 3 AM and you're gonna enjoy it. So thanks to the piggies, Henry is separated from his sister, and we get Queen Piggy Malgosia's villain origin story, which is pretty much her doing a talent show and doing a zesty ass dance, so other pigs laugh at her, as they should. Then her dad's like, stop dancing and be the gold digger.
Such embarrassing dancing!
So you're telling me you became a villain cause nobody liked your dance? What a shitty origin story. And since then, she wants to get rid of all forms of creativity cause no one liked her ugly ass dance. Now Natalie and the real estate agent meet Steve's dog Dennis and befriends him while Steve shows them his diamond stash where Garbage Man takes some for his brokey ass. So Henry's like, you selfish shit, where's my cut?
You're literally the most selfish person I've ever met.
I need the diamonds because I'm broke.
You think it's just you? I'm broke too. Y'all should live here, we don't pay taxes. Meanwhile, the villager goes on a date and she deadass starts moaning. Like, girl, what are you doing? And you gonna moan for a dude that got Anthony Davis monobrows? So she's like, I divorced my husband cause he had no personality.
Not like you.
Then she invites him over to her place for dessert, and that's how this square-headed looking dude was born. Fast forward and Henry finds the Earth Crystal while Garbage Man fights a zombie baby that rides a chicken.
Chicken jockey!
And the zombie baby's on crack.
Then 2 grown-ass men beat a baby's ass up. And when they try to join the others, Malgosia takes the orb that she'll use to take over the overworld, then dips.
Then Garbage Man tried to be the badass saving Henry and Steve, but it backfired and he too become the K-barbecue.
And it's funny how nobody sheds a tear for him, at all. So Steve wakes up and reunites with Dennis as the Alabama siblings share a wholesome moment.
I'm really horny.
Then Princess Bacon uses the orb to allow all the monsters from Nether into the overworld, and the pork chops declare war. But this crew be crafting their own weapons and an army of iron golems to fight back. And when Henry reaches the orb,
Some piggy shoot his load at him, no diddy. No.
but Buddy gets saved by the Garbage Man cause he not dead. And by spitting balls from its mouth, they successfully destroy the Nether portal, restoring sunlight so the zombies die from the
Sunburn, ayah.
It's over, bitch. And you still can't dance.
One more thing. Come closer.
You're a shitty villain.
Yeah.
And just when they're about to head home, Steve's like, the real world is cruel, judgmental. But staying here is gay. Now, you know what the saddest part is? This lady ends up taking Dennis, Steve's dog, and Steve allows it thinking he'll live a better life in the real world. But you know what she does? She exploits this dog and uses him as a tourist attraction to make money for her own self-interest. Meaning this dog went from being a free dog to now doing slave labor. Poor Dennis. Then Natalie's like, you sure you don't want to come along? Yeah, I'm staying. Then enjoy dying alone, Gooner. And once they leave, Steve is like, shit, she's right, I'm going home. And the movie ends with them developing a successful video game called Block City Battle Buddies. And this allows Garbage Man to pay his bills. Now Natalie's new job is teaching self-defense classes, the real estate agent uses slave labor for profit, and Henry gets the jetpack to work attracting the ginger freckles, becoming the popular kid in school. Now, is it weird that I'm invested more into Marlene and the villager's relationship? Like, did they get married? Did the villager really clap cheeks? Does their kid really look squared and chopped? Like, these are the questions I'm curious about. Oh, and at the end credits scene, Steve visits his old crib and we're introduced to a character named Alex, who, like Steve, is a default character you can choose to play in the Minecraft game, as this scene pretty much confirms there's going to be a sequel. Overall, this is a fun, playful film where I can see why a lot of people enjoyed it. But maybe it's because I never played the game, but to me, I guess it was more like an above average film. Definitely not bad, but not great if that makes sense.
Could have been better, you know?
But yeah, if you watched this film, comment your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy KC, and yeah, till next time.